Okay, today we will discuss or revise our structure topic. Okay, structure. So structure means what? It is user defined data type. Defined data type means integer, float, character are inbuilt data types or primary data types we can say. But structure data type, it is created by user. That's why we can call it as user defined data type. In same structure we can declare different data type variable. Okay, inside same structure we can declare different data types variable, and we can access this variable by using structure variable and dot operator to access the variable from structure. So see here how to create structure. There is a syntax, right? How to create structure? Syntax is, yes, what is the syntax for structure? Yes, what is the syntax for how to create structure? First keyword is, yes, what we have mentioned first? Yes, what is the syntax of structure? Turn on your mic and give me the answer of how to create structure. What is the syntax of structure? Open your notebook and check what is the syntax of structure. Yes, what is the syntax of structure? Ojas Dhumar. What is the syntax of structure?
Hello, sir.
Hmm.
Am I audible?
Yes.
The syntax of structure is struct and then the name, structure name.
Okay. First, we can declare. We can use struct keyword, right? Then structure name. Structure name, and inside this open and close bracket we can declare variables of different data types, right? Variables. And after this close bracket we can declare variable of structure, right? Variable of structure, that is called as structure. Means inside same structure we can declare different types of variable. Means one variable has data type integer, another variable data type as float. So here we have taken two examples, like for book and for um, employee, right? So here I am creating structure for student. So struct keyword and then structure name. Suppose my structure name is student. Okay, so inside main function we can create structure main. Create your main function and put this code inside the main function. Last statement is return 0, right? Struct student. Now information for student, suppose integer roll number, right? Then we can declare character array for name to accept the name of student. Suppose it is 20 characters long, and suppose integer marks. So we can take three inputs from the user: roll number of student, name of student, and marks of student. So after execution of this program or this code, inside memory one structure memory allocation is there. So we can create, suppose s1 is the variable of that structure s1. So means that s1 is created inside the memory. S1 is created inside the memory. This is my S1. So now tell me, S1 is the variable of student structure, and student structure has three fields. First one is roll number, second one is name, and third one is marks. So to access roll number of S1, to access name of S1, to access marks of S1, we have to write S1 dot roll number, that variable name, S1 dot marks, and S1 dot name. We can assign the values for that. So in the program we can assign the values for each and every variable, that is S1 dot roll number equal to suppose 101, S1 dot name equal to suppose name is Amit, and S1 dot marks equal to suppose 78%. 78. So here I have assigned values for S1 variables roll number, S1 variables name, and S1 variable marks. So it is stored inside the memory, like roll number is 101, name is Amit, and marks are 78. Okay, one of the subject. Then we can print this data by using printf, right? Printf, then my first statement is roll number. So what is the data type of roll number? Integer. So which format specifier we can use to print the roll number value? Yes, tell me the format specifier for integer. Turn on your mic.
Percentage D.
%d, right? So %d we can say. Then I want to print new line output, so /n is added, then name of student, so name is equal to, so tell me what is the format specifier for string? Yes, format specifier for string
%s.
%s, right? %s, and then again /n, marks equal to %d. So how to access these values? I want to print S1's roll number at the position of %d, S1's name on position of %s, and S1's marks on the position of %d. So access this S1 dot variable name roll number, comma S1 dot name, comma S1 dot marks. Okay, and then semicolon. So compile this program. So what is the error here? Assignment to expression with array type. Okay, dot name. Assignments to expression with array type, string, just wait. okay, I am accepting value from the user. Scan percent s comma s1 dot name. It is done. Now run the program. So here I have assigned roll number, so there is a problem to assign structure variable string value. So here I am accepting the value from the user, that is s1 dot name. So enter name, suppose here name is Amit. So here values are printed. Okay, values are printed. Roll number 101, name Amit, and marks 78. These values are printed. So how it works? So first this structure is created. Then here I have assigned 101 for S1's roll number. Then we are accepting values from the user. So don't put ampersand sign in the scanf for string. So it is stored, and then marks value. So by using single printf we can print all the values, right? So by using printf and scanf you can accept the roll number value from the user. So printf, we can say /n, enter roll number, then scanf. Here this is integer type, so %d comma ampersand, where to store s1 dot roll number field. Okay, so roll number. Then remove this code. Then again accept the marks value from the user. So C, paste it here, remove the marks point. So enter marks, and here stored inside the marks field, right? Marks field. So compile this program and run. So first printf is executed, line number 10, enter roll number. So roll number is 101. So 101 value is stored inside the field of S1's roll number. Okay, so it becomes 101. Then next message will be printed, enter marks. So here marks are 55. So 55 stored inside the S1's marks field. Then name, suppose name is Amit. So Amit value is stored inside the S1's name field. And then by using the next printf, that is line number 16, we are printing values of these three variables, S1's three fields. So roll number message is printed here, roll number, and at the point of %d, what is the first variable name given here after comma, that value is printed here. So this %d is associated with this variable. So always keep in mind the sequence of your variables here. If you are printing name here, so use s1 dot name at this position. So I want to print roll number, so my first variable name is here, s1 dot roll number. Then name, s1 dot name. Second marks, then s1 dot marks. So these values are printed, roll number, name, and marks. So this is called as structure. Inside this structure, two different variables, two different data types we have used, integer and character. You can also use float for marks. So instead of %d, use %f for read and to print the marks value. Okay, is it clear to all how to create structure? Yes, structure part is completed. Structure, is it clear to all? Structure creation. Turn on your mic, say yes, no.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
झोपेत बेडवर बसून ऐकत असाल तरी आन्सर देता आलं पाहिजे ना, काय आहे.
Yes, sir.
ठीक आहे, ओके. So here this is the way how to create structure. Suppose I want to accept values of two students. So like S1, you can create another one variable that is s2, then same code, enter name, enter roll number, enter marks, for accept the values of s2. So instead of s1 write down s2, s2, s2. Okay, so copy this printf again. So it will print second student's value and change the variable name for second, s2, s2 dot name, s2 dot marks. So see here, student structure is created having 3 fields, but now there are 2 structure variable. So in the memory, two structure variables are created. Name of first variable is what? Yes, what is the first name of variable of structure? S1. So S1 is created and another one is S2. Both are same type, that is student structure type. So student structure has 3 fields. So 3 fields created in both variables. So this is roll number field of S1, name field of S1 and marks field of S1. Again roll number field of S2, name field of S2 and marks field of S2. So you can assign different values for different variables. Here suppose roll number is 101, here suppose roll number is 102. So that's why here same code I copied and just changed the variable name. Instead of S1, S2 is there. So compile this code. So code is compiled, run. So enter roll number, message is printed. So see here, first we are now on line number 10, enter roll number. So first S1's value we are accepting, so 101. So this 101 value stored inside the S1's roll number field, that is line number 11 is executed now. Enter. So now next message, line number 12, enter marks. So this marks value stored inside the S1's marks field, suppose 55. Enter name. This name will be stored inside the S1's name field, Amit. Next roll number, suppose 102. Now this 102 is stored inside the S2's roll number field. Then marks 74. So 74 value stored inside the S2 dot marks and name. Suppose Nikhil. So this value is stored inside the S2's name field. And now we are printing these values by using two printf. First printf prints roll number, name and marks of S1 variable fields, and second printf will print all the values of second variable field, right, that is S2. So see here, all the values are printed. These are for S1 first printf, and next printf these are for S2's variable. So here in this same program, two variables are created of same structure and we are accepting values for these two variables. Okay, is it clear to all? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now next I want to accept values for 5 students. 5 students. So what to do? Yes. Then we will create array of structure variable. Array of structure variable. Okay, this is sufficient for if there are limited students, 1 2 3 4 anything. Suppose if you want to accept 100 students data, so it becomes complex to write code, enter roll number for S1, enter roll number for S2, S3, S99, S100, right? Program becomes too lengthy, right? So we can use structure variable array. So here I want to accept three students data. So instead of creating S1, S2 and S3, we can just create one array of structure variable. Name of array is S, and inside square bracket we can give the size. Here I want to accept three students data, so S of 3 is mentioned, right? कोण आहे श्रीनिधी प्रभू देसाई? कधी यायचं उठसूट? तो 2 वाजले ना. ओके, S of 3. So here I want to accept values for 3 students. So I have declared S array having 3 sides. Now we can call this printf and scanf in the for loop. So it will execute 3 times again and again. No need to write same code again and again 3 times. So just declare one integer variable, integer I. So see here, S of 3 is created in the memory. This is array, right? This is array. So one array is created in sequential memory. There are 3 locations because size of array is 3, and name of array is S, right? Name of array is S. So see here, this is my array S. Array index always starts from 0, 1 and 2. So last location value of index is 2. It is size minus 1, that is 3 minus 1, that is 2, because it is starts from 0. So this is your S of 0, this is your S of 1, this is your S of 2, and these all array variables, all array memory locations are of students structure type. So student structure has 3 fields: roll number, name, marks. Again same, roll number, name, marks. Roll number, name, marks. So now you can accept and display 3 students data easily by using array, right? So to access particular location, this location we can access first and assign the values. Then we will increment our i's value, that is index. So now it will point to the next location, and then we can accept the values for roll number, name and name marks for first index. Then we can increment value of I, then it will point to the next location, and then we can accept these 3 values. So for that purpose here I is declared. So we can put this code inside for loop. So put this code printf scanf inside for loop, right? Okay, so now tell me 3 parts of for loop. There are 3 parts. First part contains, yes, for index variable, here I is declare. So starting index number is, which is the starting point?
0.
0. So start your I with 0. I is equal to 0. What is the last index? 2. So what is my condition? I is, yes, I is less than 3, right? Because end value of index is 2. So 0, 1, 2, all values are less than 3. So always take next number, or this is same as your size. See here, S of 3, and this is again I is less than 3. And what is the difference between 2 values? This is 1, so it will increment by 1 by 1. So I plus plus. Instead of I plus plus, you can write I is equal to I plus 1, meaning it's same, right? So 3 times this for loop will be executed, and it accept the value and stored inside the array, S of array. So instead of S1, what we have to mention here? Yes, instead of S1, here array name is S and index is pointed by I. So S of I dot roll number, S of I dot marks, right? S of I dot marks, and then S of I dot name, because this is my array name and this is my index position. So when your I is 0, it will access 0 locations roll number, 0 locations name and 0 locations marks, and it will store the values for these three fields. Then after reaching end of for loop, I becomes 1 now. 1 is less than 3, yes. So go to the next location and store the next three values for next field. Then again end of for loop, I becomes 2 now. 2 is less than 3, yes. Go inside and assign the values for R and roll number, name and marks again. Right, roll number, name and marks. Then next, after reaching for loop ends, I plus plus, I becomes 4 now. Now check the condition, 4 is less than 3, sorry, I becomes 3 now. 2 plus 1, 3, right? So 3 is less than 3, no, condition gets false here. So don't execute this for loop. So it will stop after assigning 3 locations value, right? Then now we want to print this value by using same printf. So use again same for loop structure because structure is same. So remove this second printf, and then here we can use printf, and here instead of s of 1, what we have to write here for printing the values? Yes, instead of s of 1, what is the code? Yes, s of I, s of I. Here again instead of s of 1, s of I. So first I value is 0, so it will access 0 location and print the all three fields of 0 location. I becomes 1, then now it will print all the three fields of 1 location. I becomes 2, it will print all the values of 2 index location. I becomes 3, 3 is not less than 3, so it skips this for loop and end of program. So this is the program of array of structure variable. Here we are accepting 3 students data. So see here, if you want to accept 100 students data, so only change is here, size change, s of 100, I is less than 100 and I is less than 100, simple. Same number of lines are there. Okay, so now compile it, run. So now I is 0, so 0 locations data 101, marks 57, name ABC, roll number 102, marks 68, name PQR, roll number next 103, marks 78, name XYZ. So see here, it will print. So this for loop executes 3 times and accepts the values from the user and stores inside the array. And now next for loop prints, printf execute 3 times and it will print 1 by 1 locations data, roll number, name, marks, roll number, name, marks, roll number, name, marks. This is called as array of structure variable. Okay, now is it clear to all array of structure variable concept?
Yes, sir.
Okay, it is
Yes,
very
sir.
easy. Yes. Yes, any issue, any problem here with array of structure? Any question? सगळ्यांना क्वेश्चन येतच नाहीत ना काही मनात, सगळे हुशार आहेत. ठीक आहे, ओके, नो प्रॉब्लेम. Okay, so here I have copied all the code